Assalamu alaikum. Every Friday, Muslims are advised to read Surah Al-Kahf because whoever reads it on Friday, Allah creates light for him until the next Friday. In this surah, there is an interesting story of Nabii Musa and somebody known as Khidhr. Do we know it? So here is how it started. Nabii Musa was giving a lecture to Banu Israel when someone asked him, "Who is the most learned on earth?" Nabii Musa said, "I am." Allah wanted to teach him a lesson because he did not recognize Allah for this favor. Allah told Nabii Musa to go to a point where two seas meet and he will find his servants there. He should carry fish with him, and where the fish will disappear is where the man will be. Nabii Musa left with his servant Yusha bin Nun, and they traveled in search of the man. They reached a point where they rested, then woke up to proceed with their journey. Later on, Nabii Musa told his servants that he should take out the fish they carried so that they can eat it. Here, the servant remembered that something strange happened. When they were resting close to the sea, the fish suddenly came back to life and disappeared into the sea. Nabii Musa told him that it was the point where they were supposed to meet the servant of Allah. So they went back, and at that point, they saw a very pious man called Khidhr. Nabii Musa asked Khidhr if he could accompany him and learn from him. Khidhr told Nabii Musa,
"You will not be patient on some things that you will see, because you don't have enough knowledge on them."
Nabii Musa promised that he would be patient and obedient to learn. Khidr agreed and told Nabii Musa not to ask him anything on whatever he sees. They left together and went traveling on a ship. While on the ship, Khidr started creating holes in the ship, and Nabii Musa was shocked. He told Khidr,
"Are you destroying the ship to make the people in it drown? You have done a terrible thing."
Khidr told him,
"Didn't I say that you won't have patience with me?"
Nabii Musa apologized.
"Excuse me for forgetting. Please do not be hard on me."
They continued traveling until they came across a boy, and Khidr killed him. Nabii Musa was shocked.
"Why have you killed an innocent boy who has not killed anyone? You have done a horrible thing."
Khidr told him again.
"Didn't I tell you that you won't have patience with me?"
Nabii Musa apologized again.
"If I ever question you about anything after this, don't let me accompany you anymore. You have excused me enough."
So they continued until they reached a town where they asked people for food and they refused to feed them. Then they found a wall almost falling down, so Khidr set it upright. Nabii Musa said,
"If you wish, you can charge them for this service."
Khidr told him,
"This is where me and you part. I will explain the answers to the questions that you were not patient on."
Khidr told Nabii Musa that the ship belonged to poor people and there was a king who had a tendency of grabbing people's ships by force. So he wanted to make the ship look bad so that the king does not take it. As for the boy, Khidr did not want him to burden his parents with disobedience and disbelief. So he wanted Allah to give them a better and more obedient son. And as for the wall, it belonged to two orphan boys, and beneath the wall was wealth that their righteous father had left for them. So Allah wanted the orphans to grow up and get their wealth from under the wall. So even if the people of the town were rude to Nabii Musa and Khidhr, it did not prevent Khidhr from helping the orphan boys. Nabii Musa learned a lot from Khidhr. And here kids, we learn a lot too. 1. We learn that Allah knows everything, and we human beings have a lot that we still don't know. So we should not brag that we know more than others. And even if we know a lot, there can be other people who know more than us. Also, when we are passing in school or madrasa, we should still learn more and not boast to our friends, because we still have a lot to learn, and Allah is the most knowledgeable. We also learn that we should be patient when seeking knowledge, as it takes time to know more and more. We should also ask Allah to enable us to know things, remember things, and learn. And finally, we should not be quick to judge people or things, because what we think we know about something, Allah knows best. Ma'as-salam kids. Let us encourage each other to read Surah Al-Kahf every Friday. We can learn more stories from it, inshallah.
العلم طريق للجنة والجنة هي ما نتمنى